first right move you've made in ages. Well, we have hired Frank Vogel, the former head coach of the Indiana Pacers, back when Roy Hibbert was a thing. Back when the Indiana Pacers and the Miami Heat used to have those incredibly suspenseful series. Yes, those days. Frank Vogel was the mastermind, one of the masterminds behind those amazing NBA seasons back in the day when all was right with the world, amen. We didn't have super teams on the West, amen. We just were, you know, but that's, anyway. We hired him, but it is important to go over what happened before that because for a while I wasn't really able to make videos. So a lot of news was passing me by and y'all were like, okay, can you speak on this? And it hurt me not to be able to make videos because for this instance, it was Ty Lue. Tyrannosaurus Lue had the nerve, amen, the nerve to turn us down. And at first, my first reaction was shock, confusion, and disgust. I said, do you have the nerve to turn us down? This is your dream job, sweetie. This is your dream. And we're in shambles right now. This is still your dream, Tyrannosaurus Lue. You know, I was very shocked, very surprised, but then I really got to thinking. And I was like, well, look. Number one, who would want to come to the Lakers at this time? No, really, we're in shambles. Like this shirt is backwards on purpose. I wore this because our franchise is backwards. Wow. Right now. This is the right way to it, you know? No, it's backwards. Just like our team. We just had a riot outside the Staples Center the other day, which we're gonna talk about in another video. We're gonna talk about it, but it's just, it's breaking down, it's crumbling before our very eyes, and you know that we've hit rock bottom when Tyrannosaurus Lue, turns us down. That is when we might have to think about just shutting down and just waiting. Like we might have to have a period where we just have to sit and think about what we did wrong to have Ty Lue feel like he's too good to join our team. Because that's just rock bottom. That's no offense to you, Tyrannosaurus. It's just the facts. Because let's look at the facts. You were the assistant coach at the Cavs, you know? You think, yes, you want a ring, sure. But Coach James was your head coach. You deferred to him. There were plenty of times in the huddle where he took over because he is the head coach, so clearly he took over. He fired and hired half the team over there. He was the GM, James. So it's like, for you to have the audacity to do that is really unbelievable. You have a lot of courage to be able to do that, and you have a lot of nerve, really, to think that you were ever really in control. It's funny, but you know, you will learn somehow. But just, I don't know, the audacity of you to just turn it down like that was surprising. I'm sure there was other reasons you turned it down. Family or whatever, I'm so sure. It could not have just been what we offered you. You know what I mean? But what I will say is though, I am kind of glad that we passed on him, even though, you know, he does have success with LeBron. But it's like, right now, once again, guys, this is a recurring theme. We have to choose between now and the future, okay? Do we just regroup and rebuild for right now and these next couple years that LeBron has signed with us, or do we still continue to think about long term? That is the ongoing dilemma that we have not addressed yet, and we're acting like it doesn't happen or it's not a thing. After I heard these podcasts talking about it, I'm here. I'm gonna talk about it. What do we do? And I have some videos coming about that. Stay tuned. However, I'm saying if we had committed to Ty Lue, to me, that's like, okay, we're all in on the now. So now we can start trading people. Y'all are gone. And honestly, as time has gone on, I have less and less sympathy for our rookies. You know, I was their main cheerleader. I was the main one not wanting to trade them. But at this point, it's just like, you know, it's going down quickly, declining. But if we would have really hired Ty Lue, that would have for sure solidified to me that, okay, we're all in for these next couple years. Forget the future. It is all now. And then when LeBron retires, he'll leave us in shambles like he does every team. He leaves them decimated. I don't want that to happen, but if we would have gone with Ty Lue, that's what would have happened. So the fact that we went with, well, Ty Lue turned us down. He fired us. You know what I mean? We didn't even get to hire him. Like, he was too good for us. He fired us. And so we got Frank Vogel. I'm not gonna lie, when his name popped up, I didn't see like he was connected with the Lakers, because I know there's a couple of teams looking for coaches right now, assistants or whatever. So I saw his name pop up and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember him from the Pacers. I had no idea he coached the Orlando Magic. I didn't know, no idea. But I saw his name and I was like, that would be decent. Like, that would be decent. Now, I'm not a coach expert. I don't know their specialties and stuff like that. Like, I know like Mike D'Antoni from experience, and like Popovich, and I know like their specialties and stuff like that, like some of the more prominent coaches now, but like I don't be knowing all the little coaches and how they do with certain teams. I just don't. So I don't know like his specialty or like whatever, but what I do know is that immediately when his name popped up, good thoughts popped up. I was like, okay, this would be a solid candidate for us. How come we're not looking into that? And then all of a sudden, 2 seconds later, boom, we had hired him and Jason Kidd as our assistant coach. Like, that's pretty cool to me. You know what I mean? We got both of them, because we were actually considering, I thought we were considering him for head coach. I could be wrong, but we were definitely considering him, so we got both. We got 2 people that are solid to me. Am I wrong? You let me know if I'm wrong. But I'm like, okay, to me, this is the best case scenario out of this. This is the best we could have done, okay? The Suns stole Monty Williams from us and like swore that was a big deal. Promise you nobody lost sleep over that. I literally, my bed is right there. It is comfortably made. I lost 0 sleep. Sis, we're fine. Nobody's worried about you, and that's the tragic truth. But yeah, I'm happy with what we did right now. This was definitely the first good move that we've made in a long time. A long time. This is the first solid move, but there's no negatives I can see. Like, compared to everyone else and the people who are left to get as coaches, this was fine for me. So, what do you guys think in the comments? Let me know, Laker fans, was this a good move or no? Also, like this video if you enjoyed it. Check out my other videos right here. Subscribe to join the Splash Squad right here. Check out my merch up here. There's new merch coming for the summer. And that's about it. I gotta go. See y'all later. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. And happy Mother's Day to LeBron, because your son Ty Lue is going through some issues. Help him. You're supposed to be a mother. Help him, LeBron. But happy Mother's Day to you, LeBron. See y'all later. Goodbye.